Welcome back, and magically we have transformed our little studio here into a festive winter wonderland. The Wollaston Garden Club is getting ready for their annual Holiday Greens sale. Kathy Kervels and Ann Forsman are back to tell us all about it. Happy holidays, ladies.
Oh, happy holidays.
It was Thanksgiving yesterday, and today it's Christmas.
Just like that, it's Christmas.
Just blink your eyes, and here we are.
know.
And it's late. Thanksgiving was
and
late
it's true.
this year.
And
Yeah.
Thanksgiving was late, and now it just seems like everybody's like, what, Christmas? But yes, it is time to think about decorating, and we really love that you will have us on and let us talk about our grain sale.
Oh, I'm happy to do it. It's a lot of fun, really,
good.
and I think it's something that the community should be aware of. You know,
Well,
and there are new,
you know, it
new
is
people
very-
coming to the city all the time, so they might not know. Even though you've been
true.
around for what, 100 years or so?
97.
97,
Yeah,
okay.
97. I checked that out so I could tell you officially.
Okay.
Yes. But we always have a good community support. People come and stand outside before our doors open. We used to run the sale from 9 o'clock to noontime.
Yep.
We've now changed to from 9 to 11
Yep.
because if it was already sold
There
out.
was just pine needles left by
Yes,
noon,
we
right?
we were sweeping up at quarter of 11. People come in and say, "Oh, I thought you were having something." We did.
We did. Should have been
people-
here. It was great.
Right. So we always tell people come early, and we really mean it.
Yes, yes.
I mean, we work hard. The hall is filled to the brim with things to buy, and then it's out the door, and it's on its way home to be put up in somebody else's house.
So just the particulars, again, it's Saturday, December 7th, Pearl Harbor Day this year, from 9 to 11 at the Wollaston Congregational Church, outside, right?
No, inside.
Oh, inside.
You have to wait outside
Oh,
to
wait
get in.
outside to get inside. Okay.
Yes, no, no, everything's in the hall at the
Okay.
Wollaston Congregational Church.
The long-range forecast looks good.
It does.
So we'll see.
No rain, no snow.
No, a little chilly, you know. So
well,
just
it is
dress
December.
appropriately.
Yes, exactly. You dress appropriately.
But it wouldn't seem right to buy holiday wreaths in 80-degree weather, I guess.
I know people in other parts of the country do
That
that.
wouldn't mind at all, right?
I know. Yeah, but no.
So, Kathy, before we talk about the sale itself, let's do just a quick refresher of the
Yes.
Wollaston Garden Club.
This
Yeah.
is our book.
Yes.
Every year we give everybody that's a member a book so they can follow along and know that.
Hold that up again. So
Oh,
it's-
sorry.
yeah, it's
This way?
Up.
This way?
Up.
All right.
There we go. Oh, look at that. Okay.
Yeah. And that's somebody's photograph, and then that they use. There's every year it's different,
Yep.
and there's tons of
Oh,
other
okay.
pictures on the backs that members contribute, and we have 122 members this year,
Wow.
and that is a record high for us.
Really? A
Yeah.
record high?
Yes. I mean, I can't really state,
Not from 97 years ago, right,
I don't
right.
know, but that was more like a ladies' club back then,
Yes.
as we have evolved into more of an outdoor garden club
Yeah.
thing, so 122 members is really good.
Can you attribute that to anything? Do you know why
I think a lot of people bring their friends to a meeting. Come as a guest. Anybody is free to come as a guest to most of our meetings. We try to post them in the Quincy Sun the week before, so
Yep.
people are aware of what our topic is. And then once they come, they're like, "Oh, I didn't know this." All these people and all talking nice plants and learning new things
Yeah.
about their own environment, and I think they just say, "Oh," and it's only $30 to join, so we're
the year?
for the year.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
that's our membership, and I think people just find it fun too. We do. We wouldn't be doing it.
Yeah. So how long have both of you been members?
I've been a member for almost 14 years.
Oh, you're just a newbie.
I am. I'm just a newbie. Yes,
How about you, Ann?
About 10.
Oh, okay.
I joined after I retired from teaching.
Yeah.
So it was like
What do I do
something
now,
I'd
right?
always wanted. Well, it was always something that I wanted
Oh,
to
you
do,
did?
and I
Okay.
really just never felt that I had time to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm a new resident to the city of Quincy, so I did not live here before that.
Oh.
And quite frankly, I found when I moved to this area,
Yeah.
I found common friends that were members,
Yep.
and I came as a guest the first meeting,
All right.
and it's a welcoming environment.
Yeah.
I mean, there
Yeah.
are some places that you walk in and you feel a little like,
You don't want. Yeah. You're
they,
not accepted
they're
into
very
the clique,
happy with
right?
themselves.
Yeah.
They're not looking for new people.
Yeah.
Whereas
we don't even require you to live in Quincy.
no,
Okay.
we don't. We have a lot of members that don't live in Quincy,
Oh,
and I didn't
interesting.
know that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it is without a doubt the nicest group of people that I'm
I
just so happy to
totally
be a part
second
of.
that.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah.
awful nice. Very
Yeah,
nice.
It
They're-
is,
they're-
and we
they're
hear
good-
that
good
back
peeps.
from new members.
Yes.
That's one of the reasons why they felt so at ease to become a member is because they were comfortable.
Yeah.
You know, somebody comes in and nobody knows you, and somebody comes over and says, "Hi, how are you?" And we put name tags on everybody so
That
everybody
helps.
can.
That actually does
oh,
help.
it really
Yeah, it
does. It
does.
helps me still.
Yeah, well,
You know,
Well, especially as we get new members. I mean,
Yes.
Right.
we want to be able to call them by name. We want to be able to say welcome.
Right.
It's
and-
important.
And it's easier
yeah.
if you can
Yeah.
use their name.
you know,
Yeah.
make sure they have a chair. Make sure that they get introduced to somebody else before the meeting starts. You know,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff is what I would want somebody to do for me, and
Right.
that's what did happen with
Yeah,
me.
and
you
then
know.
it's up to
But
the
I also,
person.
and I'm going to say, I think we offer good programming. Every year
definitely.
we have a committee of people that decides what our meetings are going to entail. And there usually is something for everyone. The meeting that we had last month, the November meeting on the third Thursday of every month,
Read my mind, Ann. Yeah.
was for decorating for the holidays.
Sure.
And it's outdoor containers, and it's not necessarily all Christmas stuff.
More
So
seasonal.
it's
Okay.
just
Winter.
seasonal stuff.
Yeah.
You want to make it Christmassy, then add the red bow. You don't want to
And
keep
then
it
take it
neutral
away
in
after
winter.
Christmas, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
But we had 74 people on the nastiest, rainiest, most
Remember it hadn't
miserable
rained
night
for
that
months?
we haven't
Yes.
had.
That was the day it poured
Interesting.
into the night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking to myself, nobody's going to come. It's a
too.
lousy night.
Right.
74 people.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think we ran out of cookies.
Wow.
Which is very rare
is
for
rare.
us. We're very food oriented also.
But our
You know, you-
speaker was fabulous.
Yeah, yeah.
And we always offer an opportunity drawing for the arrangements. If we have a speaker that does a decoration,
Hands-on things.
a hands-on thing, which we don't have every month, but we have a few, and this was one of them.
Okay.
You might win one of those.
All right, so that was a draw probably
It-
too.
yeah. It is a
People
draw.
are very happy, you
And
know,
folks
to take
obviously
home
had
something.
it on their calendars. You know, they were
In-
looking
and
forward
try to, and
I'm so
we-
proud of our club, though. I mean, in addition
It,
to those
it doesn't
things,
show, Ann.
you know what I am. So we gave away. Our members. One of our members' daughters is in a volunteer or a nurse in the school systems,
Okay.
and the schools give hats, mittens, and winter
You've probably
gear.
heard about that.
Yes.
I'm sure you
That-
have.
Yes.
So
Kathy
our
Hubley
club,
does.
yes,
Yes.
Kathy Hubley does that. So our club had an overflowing table full for that.
How nice is that? Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Prior to this, we had an overflowing table and boxes and bags of food for the interfaith.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I mean,
Okay.
we have
We have really
generous,
nice members,
generous
yeah.
people.
Yeah, these are things you don't hear about, you know, but
No.
are so necessary and,
It's
and
true.
really are knitting the community together.
Absolutely. All of our programs are open to public. All of our programs, any monies that we raise help to pay for those programs, but they also pay for donations to so many charitable organizations.
Scholarships
and
yeah.
scholarships to all 3 high schools that Quincy sends
a
kids
graduating
to.
senior.
It's a very wonderful community source.
3
resource.
high schools? What's the third one?
Norfolk Aggie.
Norfolk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right. Very
yeah,
good.
because Quincy kids go there.
Absolutely.
You know,
Yeah,
so
that makes
we
perfect sense.
want to include, you know, and hopefully they're going forward into maybe environmental
Well,
science.
that's-
or
yeah,
something
that's our-
on
That's
our
the hope, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one of our stipulations
I see.
that they be heading in the field.
If they're attending that school, it's a pretty good chance.
Oh,
Yep.
especially in Norfolk,
Right,
yes.
yeah.
But there are a lot of kids that are looking forward to, and there's so many disciplines in college that are connected to gardening and the environment.
And the
you
environment
know.
now.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
much more than just planting plants
Absolutely.
in dirt. Right? Yeah.
Sustainability is such an important field right now.
Yeah, absolutely. So we know when you meet, third Thursday of every month.
And we do it day meeting, night meeting. We alternate.
Oh, all right.
So that there are members that still are working, so they
Right.
can maybe not come to a day meeting, but they can come to a night meeting. So we alternate.
Okay.
Third Thursday of the month, but a day meeting, a night meeting, you know. so
And
that-
where and when?
The third Thursday of the month at the Wollaston Congregational Church in their social hall.
Okay.
And the day meeting start at 11:45,
Okay.
and the night meeting start at 6:45.
Okay. All right.
So-
And how long do they typically?
Depending, maybe a
Couple
good
hours.
2 hours, depending.
Yep.
If it's somebody that everybody, it might run a little later, but we always feed you.
I was just going to say, the day meeting is very attuned for a lunch, and
Yes,
the night
we do.
meeting for a dinner.
Well, not dinner,
Or snacks.
Yeah, more desserts,
Oh,
sweets.
okay.
And all the members bake, and then you're always looking. Oh, I love that. Who made that? And getting recipes.
Oh, it
and
becomes
I
a
like
recipe
that
swap
kind of
event
stuff.
too at the same
Yeah,
time?
Could be.
Okay.
yeah, I like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So
Fun.
yeah, it's a really good environment.
So let's talk about the green sale. Again, it is Saturday, December 7th, 9 to 11 at the Wollaston Congregational Church. Tell me all about it. What's going to be happening?
All right, so
We'll have like 90 wreaths. something
we
like that.
will be decorating close to 100 wreaths. The wreaths start out as a original 12-inch round, but they're much more generous than that. And then we do have some that are even bigger.
Fresh. These are all fresh.
These are
All
all
fresh.
fresh
Yeah, okay.
greens, and a lot of that's one wonderful aspect, and they are all individually decorated by designers and members that are there in the room working together to
So they're all unique.
Okay.
everything.
Oh, no,
is,
no
there's
single theme.
There's no single theme.
Okay.
There's all one of a kind items.
Okay.
In addition, we'll have some probably around 30 tabletop arrangements that are done again by members. We've been collecting containers and things all year.
Salt and pepper shakers.
Well, yeah, they're sort of a new addition. They, yeah, maybe you can get a little close up of our little
Little
guys
family.
here,
Yes,
of
you
our
will.
little family. I was going to put a little sign on them that said "Come to the green sale," but we didn't think it would show up.
Not that
But
little,
anyway,
yeah.
little odds and ends. I mean, they're
And
just
then,
cute.
Now, do these
outdoor
folks have
arrangements.
names? Or
Oh, no, they're
don't name them if you're gonna
available
sell
for
them.
Oh.
adoption.
You don't want to get too attached
But they're
to them.
sold individually, and I think that
Oh.
we have
Yeah,
there are
this is
more than
something
these.
that Ian does.
I do.
Herself, yeah. They're adorable.
They're cute.
And there's so many.
We sold out
varieties.
last year,
Is
so
that
I did
right?
some more.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we will have outdoor containers.
Oh, those are good. Yeah.
And yes, and there are some that are being done as singles, some that are being done as pairs. One of the members donated a sled,
Really?
and Kathy's very talented husband Joe, who probably needs a shout out for
No,
this.
he asked specifically.
Oh, sorry.
Not shout out, but that's okay.
but anyway,
it's
so
done.
he's
We'll just keep it between us.
sanded it
then.
and
We won't tell
refurbished
anybody.
it, and it just looks ready to go. And
He
that's
likes to do
going to
that
get.
kind of
he
stuff.
loves that
Yeah.
stuff.
That's
We count on him
It's
for a
gotta
lot of
be
our
like a
handiwork.
100-year-old sled.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
So
an
that's
old.
a toboggan. That's not a
No,
sled.
no, it's
No,
it's a runner.
sled,
It's a
but
metal
yeah,
runner sled
yeah,
that
just-
is. It's going to look great when
The old
it's done.
flexible flyers.
Yeah,
It's
it
similar,
is. Somebody
similar.
will decorate it, and it'll be.
Oh, yeah, that's
One of our
very-
designers
very
is
good.
going to decorate it. It's going to
Yeah.
be perfect on the porch.
Nice.
And we've got several unique items like that. So, and there might be a couple of hanging things this year. Someone asked for one last year. We picked up a couple. If we can get somebody to get those made on Thursday.
Well, that's
Thursday's
what
our
we
work
do,
day.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
okay.
We try to assemble all the greens, and then have the designers come in on Thursday, and
Make something out of it
there's
all.
we make sure they have all kinds of embellishments and things like that that they can pick from, and some people bring in their own things they've got ideas about, and I'm always amazed.
Is that right?
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
none of them look the same, and a group of ladies did 120 ribbons.
Wow.
So
Giant
the
bows.
bows
They're
are
beautiful.
ready to go on the
That's
wreaths.
a special talent.
It is a special
really
talent.
is.
One I do not have.
No, nor do I.
I
Sometimes
tried
somebody
it.
does.
I tried it. I said, no, that's not my forte.
Right, right.
But everybody's got a talent, and in a big group like that, you find people. Oh, you're doing bows? Can I learn? Sure, we'd
Pretty
love you to
soon they're
learn.
bow specialists, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we'll put you down with the bow specialists. But they're very, very clever,
Yes.
and they
But
make it
you
look
can-
simple.
And if you don't want to buy something that somebody else did, you can come and buy a bag of freshly
Just the greens,
pruned
yeah.
greens that we harvest from our members' gardens. A lot of our people and friends' members' gardens. And
You want to do
family
your
on
own
the
window
Cape.
boxes,
Yes, yes,
or
yeah.
make your own outdoor container, or decorate your mantle
Okay, all
yourself.
right. Just buy the
and
greens.
they
You
are
Just buy
very
a bag
popular.
of greens.
Maybe
Very
get some
popular.
inspiration from some of the arrangements
definitely,
that are
yeah,
there,
yeah.
right? Or talk to
And
some
I
of the
want to
designers.
warn people now, it's going to be a bad year for holly berries.
Oh, really? Is that because of the
weather.
drought?
Yeah.
weather,
Okay.
yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think whatever berries there are, the birds are getting, which is what should happen.
That's what-
you
I mean,
know.
that's really what
Last
they're
year
for,
was
but-
great. We had
Yes.
so many berries on the holly.
Yeah.
But it's what you get.
It's interesting. You're really
Every year.
susceptible to Mother Nature. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So the same thing happened down the Cape this year with the beach plums. They,
Yeah.
they did
Oh,
not
really?
set, so there were
No.
no beach
Ooh.
plums.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Oh,
So,
geez, that's, yeah.
and that wasn't, I mean, they weren't even in a severe drought down there. It was just
No,
kind of
no,
dry.
they were one of the areas that was okay.
Yeah.
But-
So anyway, you're
Yeah, it's-
forewarned.
All right.
Sorry,
so
not
we'll
a
go
lot
for
of
the
holly berries.
fake
We got a
holly berries
few.
this year.
Yeah, we
The
got a
plastic
few.
ones.
Oh, we have a lady that works the garden out here at the library,
Yes.
and she collects lavender,
Okay.
excuse me, and put it. Then a bunch of people that like to sew, make little bags, and we put 3 bags together
Yeah.
of the lavender and make a little bow, and that's either a gift or it's take it home because it smells so
For
good
yourself,
every time.
or-
Yeah, and they sell out every year. I think we made 80 this year.
Wow. Okay.
And they'll be
And
gone.
small teacher gifts. Like there will be
Great
festive
idea.
Christmas mugs with small greens, or like
Yeah.
a small little hostess gift,
Mm-hmm,
or
Yep.
so we try to do a little bit of something for everybody.
And this is a major fundraiser for the club too, right?
is. Oh, yes, it
yeah,
is.
Yeah.
Yep.
And is it the biggest for the year? Would you say?
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
Between that and the green sale,
Yeah.
The
I mean
plant
the
sale.
plant sale
The
in
plant
the
sale in the spring,
spring,
yeah.
So, and this year we're actually second year is it Venmo? We're able to take Venmo
Okay.
checks or cash.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Because
Good to
if some
know.
people come in and a credit card, but so Venmo takes that,
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
it's great to have that option.
Yeah. Real quick, I wanted to ask, with the dry conditions and the drought, what should we be doing in our gardens, right now to
That's a
improve?
great thing. So home tip, water, if you haven't already turned off your outside hoses, before the ground is frozen, water in those shrubs and trees.
Okay.
For as long as you can do it. They need that. They
Gotcha.
just do. So, and then there's, you don't feel like you have to get every leaf off the ground. If you can, if you have a mulching mower or whatever, if you want to leave some, chopped up is great. If they're not, that's fine.
Okay.
But the animals and the birds and the insects, they need a habitat over the winter too.
Okay.
If you don't mind that your coneflower seed heads are still there or your other flower seed heads, leave them.
Okay.
The ornamental grasses that have seed pods, fabulous, leave them. Trim those in the spring. But yeah, let's be kind to our,
Yeah, a lot of people feel like they have to, clean their garden
get it
Yeah.
beds.
perfectly grown.
And I suggest that clean a few that you can see from your house or
Okay.
your driveway,
Yeah, for aesthetic purposes,
and
right.
leave some of the ones that you don't see so often.
Yeah.
Leave all the leaves there because, like Ann said, that's the habitat
Okay.
that we don't realize.
Good to know.
Even the bunnies. Not that we love the bunnies, but that's where they'll overwinter,
Yeah,
and so it's important to have like that little bit of balance.
Sure.
What a great question, Joe. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for answering it. I knew I'd go to the experts and get the answer. Congratulations on a successful, I'm sure, will be a holiday green sale again this year.
Always keep our fingers crossed.
Yes.
We're always amazed when the room is all cleaned up and put back, and we're
Yeah.
like, okay, we're done.
And it is, and Kathy mentioned before, but I want to stress, be there early.
Early,
You
yeah.
know, we used to laugh about the running of the brides at Filene's basement, but
Same
you know,
thing.
with
is,
our
yeah.
regulars know, and they come early, and they know they know that those wreaths are in the rounds in the back of the room, and they are making a beeline. So if there's something that you're looking for
And they're always
specific,
and they're talking to their neighbors while they're waiting in line, because again, it's very community oriented.
Sure.
So
Happy holidays.
yeah, happy holidays,
back at
Merry
ya. Thank
you very
Christmas,
much.
Happy New Year, all of that.